Welcome to our huddle. Makes my Monday to see all these bright and smiling faces. Thank you for joining us in Zoom land. My friend Michelle is here, who's also been an outstanding agent, graduated from productivity coaching. Would you be willing to read the mission statement for us as soon as it gets on the screen with RJ? There we go.
Okay, mission statement: to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving.
Awesome, thank you. And we go over this, we talked about it a little bit in Quantum Leap last week. We have a mission statement as a company, but the question is, do you guys have a mission statement for your life? Like, if you were to think about, what do you want to be remembered? What's the main thing that you want, and how do you filter all your decisions in your life? It's something to think about. Our Quantum Leap people are writing theirs this week. If you guys have one, I'd be interested to hear. Come to class if you want to hear mine. Rosalina's in the house. Yay. Good to see you, Rosalina. Okay, and our Whiteboard C2Ts, we go over this every week. Someone on Zoom land, did you see this show up in your personal or professional life this week? Or live? You want to shout out to somebody in the company or a way you saw it show up? Wake up, people on Zoom land. You can unmute.
Call on somebody.
You can unmute.
Call on Marcus.
Marcus, Steve.
I got you. No, Bonnie McChrystal, shout out to her. She allows me to use one of her listings for a video shoot. And I just thought that was so cool that her owner was cool with it, and she allowed me to do that. Won't be there forever, but it's hard to find a property, one that's just luxury and vacant, and agent or an owner willing to let somebody else use it. I think that's also the same place they were able to do the what's it called, the whatever the family reunion. No, sorry, the family reunion video for Lahaina was filmed there as well, which will be neat if you guys are going to family reunion on the inspirational breakfast. But anyways, yeah, no, I just think it's great to have a team player like that to help out and help build somebody else's success.
Thank you, Steve and Bonnie. Yeah, the generosity of our luxury agents to open up their listings for the rest of us to do open houses and have featured, it's amazing. We appreciate that, Bonnie. I know she was planning on being on Zoom today. Anyone else?
Yeah. Hi, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's Jeannie Howerstock. Hello. Anyway, I'd like to give a shout out to the people doing Jumpstart this week. Marion, Keone, and Teresa were amazing. Even when I take the classes again, I always learn something, and it was really special. So just giving a shout out to those three for this past week, well, last week. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. This week we're in escrow and all the Jumpstart people are taking their required RAM class. Check out these numbers, guys. We are outperforming the board. This is January. Love that. Closed production, we are up 44% year over year. RAM's up 24%. This is just a testament to how hard you guys work and how committed you are to the training that helps you out. Closed production list side, 62%. Amazing. Very cool. So when you close deals with people, don't forget, I'd love to connect with them. You can connect us. Love to help build your profit share. I have a fun fact. Does anyone know what was special about our profit share last month? So there's about 800 market centers in the whole country. We were number 20 on the amount that we profit shared to our agents last month out of the whole country.
All right.
So that says a lot about the commitment of our owners to pass on that profit to you, and you building that passive income stream works here, especially because our profit shares is been very successful. So very cool. Okay, and moving on. Let's see. In no particular order, our top 20 agents, and look at Michelle's on there, new agent, top 20 agents in the company. Congratulations, everyone on there, plugging away, starting the year strong. That's amazing. Somebody asked me, is this in order? I said, no, but that's actually not a bad idea. Okay. Alphabetical order, right? Wanted to acknowledge when you guys, 8 out of 10 people basically get out of the industry and don't last more than 3 years. So when you last 6 years as an agent like these professionals, it says a lot. Bonnie, we just said a huge thank you to you from Steve for sharing your listing. I saw he just joined. There was a huge shout out to your generosity to share your listing. 6 years, Ryan, Nicole, Aaron, Joe, and Nicole Burns, amazing. Congratulations, all of you, 2018. Happy anniversary. If you want to learn from the best and really get a glimpse into how our company works, I invite you guys all to come to our board meeting on the 15th. These professionals get together once a month. They're making decisions that are pivotal with our company. And there's always a tidbit that you can take away. You're not allowed to participate in the meeting, but you can come listen and learn. And so Thursday at 11:30 to 1:30, bring your lunch. And yeah, look forward to seeing everybody there. Okay. Teresa, I don't know if you're on, you want to speak at all to Jumpstart with Sellers? Or any of the coaches?
Sorry, I had to switch off. So we just completed week 4 sellers. We're now starting escrow. So if you're wanting to, go back over the escrow process, maybe it's been a little while for you, look at things that may create red flags, begin to brainstorm, kind of look at some case studies and work with the coaches so that your skills are brought current. We'd love for you to join us Wednesday through Friday, 9 to 12. On Tuesday, we're doing condo walk and caravan. So it starts at 7 a.m. meeting at the Kihei office, and we will go from there. Everybody's welcome.
Awesome, Teresa, thank you. I know some of you were in Jumpstart this week. I've learned a lot. One of the things about this class is it really is the genesis of Gary's decision-making. So for those of you that weren't, I'm interested, does anybody know what Gary wanted to do when he was in high school? Lisa probably knows. Anybody?
Play guitar.
He wanted to be in a band.
Yes, he pictured himself, he's gonna just go in band. And he said he was a part of this really lousy band. And he came home as a senior one night and his parents had waited up for him. And he said, Mom, Dad, I don't know if I'm gonna make it professionally. I don't know if I have the commitment or the skills. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And they said, oh, that's great because we've applied to Baylor and you've been accepted. And he had no concept of going to college or anything. So he went. And then anybody know what happened his sophomore year besides my Quantum Leap people? So he comes home sophomore summer and his dad's like, dude, I think you need to get a major. And he's like, well, what's that? What? I don't know. How do I do that? And so his dad sets him up with a banker, an accountant, a lawyer, and a real estate agent. Guess who he liked? Right? The real estate agent. And so Baylor was starting this program for insurance and real estate. So he graduated with that, thinking he was going to go into insurance. And so right after college, he applied to New York Life. Anybody know what happened? They went under. Kelly says, anything else? Any guesses from the gallery? Zoom? He did an interview, took a test, and he got a form letter back 2 weeks later that says, you're not a good type for sales. And he was, and look, Gary Kellogg, the founder of the largest real estate company in the world, right? So he was pissed and he went to the first real estate company that would interview in North Texas. And he sits down with them and the guy says, he's interviewing him and he says, well, son, how much do you want to make? What do you think, Gary? It was 1979. What do you think Gary said? Yeah, that's what people normally say right now when they start. He had been trained in college to say $18,000. And the guy looked at him, stood up and shook his hand and said, well, I hope you make it. He had no idea it was a commission business. So he goes back to his dad and he's kind of pissed off. He's like, Dad, did you know that they don't pay you any money for this job? And his dad didn't really know either. And so his dad his story's funny, and I'm sure his sister loves it. His dad has spent $1,000 on his sister's nose job. So he said, okay, well, I spent this on your sister. And the guy he interviewed with said, not only am I not going to pay you $18,000, you need $1,000 for, what do you need $1,000 when you start for? Signs, fees, all that. So his dad's like, okay, I'll give you $1,000. Oh, hello, puppy. So just love the genesis of his story because it's so unexpected where it turns. And this class is all about what the decisions he made throughout his life and how he got some real clarity on what got him to where he's at. So having a lot of fun with those in the room. Everybody got a gift last time. Those of you who'd like to join, I'll be at Lahaina on this Wednesday in the conference room at Fairways. So kick that one off, and then back here in the Kahului office on this Friday. All right, and those of you that have your books, I know you're reading away like you said you would. Okay, moving on. Purchase contract with Keon. This shouldn't be.
Oh, that was me. All right, let's see the other next slide. Where are we?
Come to your purchase on it. Oh, come to the
Oh,
front.
this is the class
There we
thing. Yeah. This is the class that's happening on Thursday at 10 a.m. here, right before the Board of Directors meeting. So it's only gonna be live, no Zoom. And it'll be an hour and a half-ish. And well, we have to end at 11:30. So we're gonna move through it. And if you've ever wanted to take one and didn't have the opportunity to take one, well, here it is. And you'll get many opportunities, but this is the opportunity that you'll have this Thursday. Woo! Okay.
So, Jason, some of the classes are CE. I have a realtor safety class on the 22nd that is. So we're definitely trying to do more of that. It's more of an ordeal to get certified through. To get the CE, you have to go through their national training and get verified by them, take the class, observe and get released. So yes, we are trying to do more and more of that. So you can do your CE along with the classes. Great question. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Next slide, RJ. Okay. Oh, so excited about this, you guys. We have, and I can let Teresa speak to this. We have an expert on evictions that's going to bring you up to date on everything that's happening on Maui. He has his own business, Evictions Are Us. There will be margaritas, and it's right after Quantum Leap. So if you want to come for both, it's going to be a great time. Teresa, did you want to speak to this at all?
Sorry, I have to keep popping over. Yeah, there's a lot changing in the eviction landscape, especially with the moratorium and how you need to notify, how individuals need to be notified and what options they have as well. So depending on which side of it that you're on, how you can best serve your client. Highly recommend attending this. Chris does a great job. He's been in the business over 25 years. Come see us, have a margarita.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Margaritas are back. Yes, thank you. And I don't know if there's spots left. There might be. We have about 20 spots total for a whale watch on the 18th. I'm going. There's a handful of us. Anybody else going? Michelle, Kayla, Keone? Try. I think there's only 20 spots, so try if it's open. You just have to select that right day, the February 18th at noon, and it'll show you if it's not. We had
Saturday.
Yeah, we had,
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. We had a great experience last time and we were even in a bigger boat. So super excited.
I know.
The
Whales
whales
are
are
whaling.
The whales are whaling. Yes, they are.
Gonna be a whale of a time.
Gonna be a whale time. You can see them from the road, so I can only imagine where. Yeah. Small book.
Yeah, there's a few spots. Let's go. Come on, people. If you haven't been out and listened to the whales, you got to go. It's amazing. And the more the merrier.
And Jonathan, stay on. We have also Holly Cow Cow. I'm not able to go this time. It's, and Keone is neither. There's a couple spots available. We already have our sponsor for the month, Ray. Thank you so much. And I believe we have a sponsor for March as well.
Yeah,
so-
one thing I was gonna say is they just did their volunteer appreciation lunch, and it literally costs these guys thousands of dollars every week to pull this off. You know, that they serve, they not only serve the meals in person, which is what we do, but they also deliver meals to those in need all around the island every single day. So for anybody listening to this, if you have just a few hours that you're willing to, you know, be of service, it's such a great gift that you're giving to the community. And yeah, we do have spots that are open for this coming Wednesday, or not this Wednesday, I'm sorry, next Wednesday, the 21st. Just reach out to me. It's literally 3:30 to 6 p.m. and in Kihei, and I hope people will continue. And please, you can sponsor for the future months. I want to thank Marianne Holler, who already sponsored our March event, Service Day. And so we have the rest of the months of the year. And it's okay if you can only put in $5, $10, $25. Every dollar counts if you want to just help financially too. Thanks so much.
Awesome, Jonathan. Thank you. Nancy, you have a great question. We have decided to postpone the Fairway Shops blessing until we have it fully ready for all of you. And Colette will be here. So we want to make it a bigger deal and have all the furniture, have it all cleaned up. It's not quite there yet.
Maui time, Maui time.
Maui time. Yes, Maui time. So we've been going over there doing our best to get it ready. There's a photo. Good times. Once you do this service, you really don't want to miss it.
It's very easy and fun.
It's super easy.
It goes by quick. It's just
And-
working.
And we only need 5. Otherwise, it's like almost too many people. So yeah, it's great. Very cool. So yeah, does that answer your question, Nancy? That will be postponed to be determined. Jason asked about CE. Here's a chance to, and we'll send an email today with to update the status. Get 3 credits, have some fun with your people. The 22nd, Realtor Safety at RAM at 1 o'clock. Alrighty. It's not too late to register for family reunion, guys. This is gonna be epic. They got the 2 best speakers basically in the space, Tony Robbins and Mel Robbins.
You know where the Tony Robbins talk is? I can see it on the agenda. Is it at the main session? Okay, with
Probably.
Gary and
I just printed out, thank you for saying something. I just printed out the family reunion agenda.
yeah.
So if you guys are going, definitely print that out on the side, but I'm guessing it's in the main, the main, whatever.
thing
Not
where
the vision
everybody's
speech, but
there,
yeah, everybody.
Right after that or something.
Yeah. And I do still have 3 VIP guest slots for agents. If you would like to invite, just ask me, I'll confirm their production. It's an opportunity for you to bring a guest with you. And when they join, you have the potential of a 25% cap reduction. So want to support you in that. Back to Steve, monthly book club. Yeah, awesome. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. There's a group of us going to the Sphere and we're doing other things throughout the time, so hope you can make it. Thank you, Steve, for your leadership on the book club, Psychology of Money. Personally, this book totally changed my mindset. March 4th. Anything you want to say to that, Steve?
Yeah, no, totally. This book is also going along with, was it Quantum Leap or no, the financial wealth classes we're taking with Colette. Basically I started listening to it because I like Audible better recently, and it's just an amazing book. It really is. It's just kind of going through examples of how this one janitor just sits there, works hard all his life, doesn't spend much money, and is a millionaire. And then it shows also the opposite of that. This tech guy who had millions of dollars and just blew it all the way and became broke. And it's just kind of just going through, the examples of just, it's not just about making money, it's about what you do with it and how you feel about it. As far as the book club, we're not getting an amazing response like we wanted. Not too many people show up to the book clubs and stuff, so we might pause this for just a little bit. But let's do this final one here on the 4th. It's going to be right after the huddle, so everybody who's already there can just stay for the meeting. This is one of those books you don't want to miss, so definitely try it out.
Awesome, Steve. Thank you so much. Yeah, and if you guys are like me, it's hard to sit down and spend time just actually. So I little OCD, not that that's a bad thing. Do it while I'm driving, because I can get so much in, driving around town to and from work, and you still consume the material in a different way. Okay, it's back. I'm so excited. Hopefully April and Keone will speak to this. We started last year, our first annual KW Canoe Club. It was epic and a good time to be had by all. I don't know, April, if you want to speak, I saw that you're on at Alta This or Keone. It's gonna be a good time. You can be any level, you just need to be able to swim. And we almost won until we hoolied. We almost won
It wasn't our fault.
it was not our fault. But we had, oh, thank you, RJ, for getting those pictures. Last year, we trained and then we participated in the
Challenge Cup.
Challenge Cup. And so invite everybody to come back. April actually ended up becoming a paddler out of that and joined the club. I don't know, do you want to say?
Won some medals.
And she won
this
some
year.
medals. And now is like a paddler that goes to Molokini and stuff. So this could be the beginning of your paddling journeys and adventures. It was so fun.
Is April there?
April, I think I saw her on there. It's okay. If you don't want it, there we go. Oh, there she is. Probably working hard. You want to show
All
me
you need to
something?
do is be able to swim.
Yeah.
We have paddles, we have everything. And bring a couple beers for after.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the
Or
important.
you don't have to, or juice.
9 o'clock. We have a good time. It was great.
9 to 10. We just go out for an hour, catch a few waves, paddle around the harbor right here. Look for the Purple Holly, Purple Canoe Club. That's the one you would look for. I'm not gonna tell you what the other color is, or else you get confused.
Yeah, just purple.
Nakaibalu,
Canoe club. So in the
Let me
6th.
Nakaibalu.
So yeah, it was awesome. And at the end, at the Challenge Cup, then we bring food and have a party, and it was great. So
Company barbecue, yes.
company barbecue afterwards. All right, Broker's Corner. Here we go again with Keone. Here.
All right, what's the next slide?
There we go.
Okay. Ernest Money Pot. Didn't we do this one last time? No?
No.
Okay. All right, when filling out your contract, so we're trying to go through the contract every Monday, a little bit at a section at a time. Last time we talked about agency, I believe, if we're following along here. And if you're following in your purchase contract, section B1 is your buyer's initial earnest money deposit, right? Buyer's initial earnest money deposit shall be processed as follows. You gotta choose one. Buyer's agent has received a check from buyer which shall be deposited within escrow by the next business day after the acceptance date. Why did they say next business day? Okay, but why do they use those words?
Friday?
Because it could be on a Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, but why do they use those specific words? Because the law says that. Hey guys, it's not trick questions. It's not a trick question. Okay. Hardly anybody does that now, right? Most of us either have the buyer take in the money, which is the second one. Buyer shall directly deliver a check to escrow by the next business day after the acceptance date, right? Or buyer shall wire initial deposit into escrow account within X amount of days. It's usually either the second or third one that we do. If they are going to wire funds, once again, have them use the phone, old school, and call escrow and say, I want to wire these funds. What are your instructions to do that? Here is my email. Do not rely on an email back and forth. There's so much fraud now that people are spoofing your email. It looks like it came from you, right? They're capturing that and then they send it and it gets stuck in there and now it's in, who knows, Sudan or whatever, right? There was a big case in Kihei. One of the first cases actually in the United States came out of Wailea. And they did that, right? The scammers grabbed the agent's email, so it looked like it came from them. Escrow sent the thing, right? Then at the closing, they're like, sellers are like, where's our money? Right? It's like 3 days after closing, where's our money? Blah, 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 back and forth, back and forth. No one has it, right? FBI got involved, local police, Interpol, right? The world police got involved because they didn't know. And everybody got investigated. The realtors, the title company, the lender, the buyer and seller, we're all investigated, right? This thing closed. So everybody was stopped, right? Nobody could move in or anything. And the sellers were expecting $600,000 or $600,000. I believe escrow had to eat this, right? They had to pay for it because it was actually their mistake. The reason why I know so many details is because the person that this happened to was one of my students. And so she told me the whole story. I was just like, just dropped, right? Like, holy cow. So make sure your people, if you're going to do number 3, call escrow. It's so easy, right? Give them the phone number, call them. Here's the number. Here's the electronic thing, or we'll email to the right email, right? Anyway, don't get caught in that because that could happen very easily. Thank you for your attention, everybody. Have a wonderful day. No, it's gone. The money was gone. The escrow had to pay it.
There's more stories too. I've heard of other.
Yeah.
You ever heard of ethics?
But I'm
With insurance.
Okay. Putting on my other hat. Code of ethics and the standard of practice. Who can tell me what Article 1 says in 5 words or less?
Realtors shall treat each other or treat their clients with honesty.
Promote the interests of their client, right? Treat all parties honestly, right? Right out of the thing. So who can tell me what standard of practice, right, that is part of Article 1, 116 says? No one, right? Come on, hurry, Google it, quick. Realtors shall not access or use or permit or enable others to access or use listed or managed property on terms or conditions other than those authorized by the owner or seller, right? There's been cases where agents have had parties at listings without their owners, or been doing things that they shouldn't have been doing. We're editing this for the morning. Or even not accompanying the lister, the buyer's agent or your client, right? Well, after you tell them that you're going to be there every time, right? Make sure whatever you tell them that you're going to do. If you say, hey, it's on a lockbox and I'm just going to let agents go in, that's fine, right? You cannot let members of the public go in by themselves. Remember that, right? There's another agent and you're busy and it's a, some condo that's vacant and whatever. Yeah, that might be okay, right? But if you're telling the seller that you're going to be there every time, you better be there every time, right? That's your number 1 priority is your listing. Forget everything else. But that's what you'll be accused of violating Article 1, and the standard of practice 116 will be in support of that article. So don't do it. Be professional. Have a great day.
Hey, good. Thank you. Woo. All righty. So nice to have that leadership. The stories make a difference. I heard of a West Maui agent that had a $90,000 one. She was saying same thing in her escrow. That's scary. Yeah, scam alert. I'm not going to ask you to get gift cards.
No one
I
is.
will, yes. We will not ask you if you're by the office, can you go pick something up for us? The way you can always look at the phone number it comes from, if you guys all have my phone number, so you could just match, oh, this isn't from Sasha. Yeah, Kayla.
I have over my, 3 or so years with like working in the company, I have seen like quite a few email hacks, like where the email get, we get the update like, oh, my email has been hacked, please don't use it or something like that. Like, what is it? I mean, is Keller Williams like doing something to, like, how come we kept getting our work emails getting hacked? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, for this one, it is more, they know my phone number and my name, and so they just target team leaders and they have the list of everybody. Send it as if it's
They do
me.
Colette,
Yeah,
they
they've
do
done
the
Colette,
PE.
but that's more like the public realtor information. I can't speak to the cybersecurity on the email side. But yeah, go ahead, Jim. You've got 50 years expertise in that area.
On a screen that looks like a television screen. Oh, and click this link. This is a big important thing, whatever it is, you get clicked it and giving off your login. With password, all that. And so do anything. Rule number 1, never click on link in an email. No, yeah, but I never do except Zoom. It's really, I click on Zoom. But not only can it be a slight misspelling of the word, you can actually substitute Russian characters for English characters and make it look like the regular address. There are Russian characters that look like an A, but they're not really an A.
Yeah.
There's also one more feature.
And you guys, do you mind coming up here? Because we've got 30 people on Zoom so they can hear you. Did you, or I can
Come on,
repeat?
Max, go up there.
Yeah.
Alright, man.
There we go, Vince. So we've been talking about the hacking, want those people on Zoom land to hear this, yes.
Okay, so Jim was mentioning about like clicking on suspicious links, but there's another major one, which is like how they're getting into most of your guys' accounts. So this is from, I used to do website project management. So, we used to make websites. We used to actually build websites for realtors. And where this is coming from is, major sites do get hacked, right? Like there's like a big leak on like, Amazon or something like that. Your login, your email and your passwords database gets hacked. So they have like your email and password from that site. But if you use that same exact email and password for other sites, what they do is they take that information, they use it to see if they can log into your email, they use it to log into your Facebook, and that's how they get access to it. So even if you're not clicking on links, if you use the same email, login, and password for like these major sites, you need to periodically change them so that they're not all the same. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Because
Yeah.
they're taking a database that's not as secure as some of these major ones, and they're using that same credentials to log into your other logins. So change your passwords, make it so that they're not all the same, and that's how they're getting in if you're not clicking on links.
Alright, thanks, Mitch. That was-
Oh, love the expertise. Thank you, Mitch.
Sasha,
Yes.
this is why you should also have 2-factor authentication on every single account you can.
Who's this?
Bill.
Oh, Bill, thank you. 2-factor identification on every account. Thank you for joining us, Bill. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Any other thoughts on that? All right, we're gonna get into listing opportunities to share what you have. I'm interested, who knows the single family updated median sales price?
1.3.
1.3.
Yeah,
What's the percentage it went up?
1.3.
yeah, what percentage did it go up?
14.
Yes, 14.3, nice. And days on market, single family now till closing,
On market.
116. Okay, so condos, what's our average or median condo price now?
75.
Very close,
Maybe.
795.
Is it
That's
roughly?
good. For the win,
Right?
yeah. And up how much?
20%.
Yes, 20.9, thank you. And days on market for condo? close, 77. So great, just to have a couple pieces of information when you go into those appointments or you're in the elevator. It's easy to have a conversation with people.
Definitely.
Spitting numbers.
Well,
Down by 20%.
People always are like, what's going on in the real estate market? Yeah,
That's definitely because it's going up. People think it's going down.
right.
It's not. It's going up. It's gone up. It's going up. It keeps going up. That's your spiel.
Yeah,
Going
Yeah.
higher than the interest rate. Faster than the interest rate.
right.
And it's great because you have a lot of clients now, they're like, I've been watching the market for 5 years now, and I'm like, yep, time to get in, buddy, like.
Yeah.
let's go."
Don't you wish you did? Yeah, yeah. Okay, who's got a listing they want to highlight with our group? We've got 32 on Zoom and 7, 8, 9, 10 or so here. Anybody? Best time to buy was 2019, second best time is today. Love that.
What's the other one? Don't wait to buy real estate, buy real estate and wait.
Yes, don't wait to buy real estate and wait. Don Harris.
Yes, I've got a great listing in Kapalani Estates, 2.25 million, 3-bed, 3-bath. It's immaculate. Let's get it back under contract.
Awesome, Don. Dean, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Just wanted to remind everyone, in case you haven't seen the e-blast that went out, that tomorrow, Tuesday, at 4 to 6 o'clock, I have a Brokers Open with appetizers and some wine and some refreshments. So please come by and check us out. That's my co-listing with Keller. And it's at 3068 South Kihei Road. There's tons of parking directly across the street because it's right beside the public access to Keawekepu Beach, right? So as you come down Kilohana, the home is almost immediately as you take a left turn. The home is right there. It's 3068 South Kihei Road. And this is an amazing property. I know Keller talked a little bit about it last week, but it's one of the most amazing remodels that I've seen. It's really incredible. And it's really slick. It's very modern. It's a very cutting edge. It's never been really lived in. And it's definitely worth coming over to have a glass of wine with us and check it out.
Yay. That sounds great.
4 to
Yeah.
6 o'clock tomorrow, parking across the street.
Yeah, the Keawekepu Beach parking works. I've seen that listing. It's gorgeous. You want to come just for the stairs and the art and the bathtub. I mean, everything about it. It will inspire you. So do you want to say anything else, Kayla? Nope. Yeah. Okay, let's go have it. Let's go have some fun at Dean's listing. Find some buyers and Kayla's listing. Thank you, Dean. There was another hand up. Anybody? Dean, seller financing available on that one.
Totally a joke. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can try.
Steve.
Steve, yeah. Anybody else? All righty. Have a great week, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Answer is yes, Steve. Try your luck. Full
Yeah.
price. Full price. Would probably
price.
consider seller financing. Thanks.
Yeah. And I'll see the board here on Thursday. Have a good one.